Okay guys, we've landed in Sonjukdo. See the ferry behind me? Super fast ferry. Took like 15 minutes to get here. It's absolutely fantastic. The sign seats, everything. It's almost like getting on a plane. But let's have a quick look around. So we just landed. Our super fast ferry is about to leave. This island's like a distinctive horseshoe shape. And the harbour is in the middle of that horseshoe. So if we have a look round, this is the entire island. We're going up that one, I believe. There you go. Again, distinctively beautiful. Especially a tourist island. It's got a very nice beach on it, apparently. And in fact, yeah, I can see the beach over there. Might have a look at that later. It's famous for one of the shrines on here is for Lee Day One. He was a famous admiral in the 1500s, served under Admiral Yi. Died in the waters just off here, so he was actually, well, they buried him, but they couldn't find him. So, as was normal in the 1500s, if they couldn't find a body, they'd actually bury your clothes. So his burial site is actually his clothes. But there's a shrine to him on here somewhere, so we'll see if we can find that. Let's get on it. So here's the beach on Sonjukdo. Nice beach, proper sand. Really gorgeous view, look. Amazing. Now we got a bit of a problem. The ferry is supposed to leave at 4 PM, giving me about 4 hours to get the job done. I've just been told that it's actually going to leave at 2. So I'm really going to have to motor this one. Anyway, we're on our way. We're going to climb Gidebong, about 237 metres. And we're on the job now. So, wish us luck. Here's our first view of Gidebong. That's where we're headed for. So where the tower is actually the summit. I've just been being chased by some black goats. But they've done a runner again. They were standing on this log. But I can't see him anymore. I'll get a picture when I see him again. They've been following me up actually, it's quite funny. Anyway, let's get on it, we've not got a lot of time. Lovely route, lovely day. Boiling hot unfortunately, and no breeze. So I'm dying. But anyway, onwards. Okay, summit of Gidebong. 237 metres I think. There's no stone up on this one. It's literally just a big tower. And there's not a lot of a view really either. Let me see if I can show you at least something. Here we go, we've got a bit of a view here. That's actually another island over there, that's not part of this island. Our horseshoe bit is actually down there somewhere, but we can't see it. And of course, there's really not a lot of a view. We'll see what we can see on the way down. So we'll get the photos done, get on our way down. We're just about on time for the ferry, I think. If it is ready at 2 o'clock, we've still got a motor. I had to motor some up there. The goats have stopped following me, I think, because it's too hot and there's no shade. Anyway, let's get moving. Very typical small lanes that you get in Korean fishing villages. This is the original well for the village. Wow. Some more wall art. This is the shrine of Lee Day One, the admiral who used to work under Admiral Yi. We know him, obviously. Have a look at this. Seriously well decorated street. Let's take a little walk down here, I'll show you this. This is obviously the main drag. This guy. Every wall is decorated. It is super cool. Look at that. And really well decorated. Man, you gotta love that. Look at this. It's amazing how they do this in all the fishing villages, literally everywhere we've been so far. It's really quite nice. Better than just having blank walls. It just has some real nice colour to it as well. And there you go, the final one. Well, we've managed to complete the route in time, coming back into the ferry port here. So we've still got about 20 minutes until the ferry, which is really good news. So we've made that. You can see from here the definitive horseshoe shape of the island. Sort of starts over there, goes all the way around there. Obviously we've been up around the back of that. You can see the top of the tower up there. Been around here, and of course back down this way to the ferry port. Really small, really cute. It's only got one, it's actually all mountainous, so it's only got, there's one village on it, there's one village here. Very small, although it does have a massive hotel, which doesn't appear to be open, and a really gorgeous beach. And you can see why the Koreans want to come here for a holiday. Literally, it's very difficult to get decent beaches. The ones that you got on the mainland are absolutely mobbed. So, quite a little visit here, stay in the really plush hotel, and you've got a beach. Nice one. Okay, so we're going to get a ferry ticket, and we're off back to Sonjukdo and the car home. So, Sonjukdo, wait for the ferry now. Shouldn't be too long. I had to knock it out really quick. So I get asked, why do I hike on my own? Well, I don't always hike alone. I've been hiking with my wife and my brother-in-law, and both of them in fact. And I do enjoy group hiking. It makes for a lot better drinking a meal after the hike, because obviously they speak fluent Korean. I don't, so generally at the end of a hike I'm likely to get a coffee and a beer. Ordering a meal is a little bit difficult, but I didn't do too bad last night, that's for sure. But there's a benefit to actually hiking on your own, and that is that I tend to choose a pace that I can walk at all day long. So I don't have to stop, I could just go wherever I want to go. Secondly, I don't have to wait for anybody. More importantly, they don't have to wait for me. My normal pace is not actually that fast, especially when I'm going uphill. I call it like the Himalayan crawl. Very, very slow. I match my pace to my breathing, and can literally go all day without stopping. But in reality, yeah, I prefer to do it as a group, quite honestly, but I'm doing it alone, not just because there's the benefits of doing it alone, but I'm between projects at the moment, so when I go hiking, it's generally either during the week or when people are working, so there's nobody to come with me. So, Billy no mates.